Hello, this is a video that's going to give us an idea of how you can work through the music theory AP packet that I gave you in the event of a potential school closure. Now, this AP music theory packet is a very broad and quick review of a lot of concepts that start in kind of review territory and eventually get much more complicated. So by giving you some videos here on Schoology that are going to help you work through it, basically what I want you to do is find each new topic, start Googling stuff right away to see what you can learn about them for anything that's brand new information, and I'll give you some videos to help break it down. So the first one we're going to look at is on the first page. The top half of the page is about treble clef and bass clef, just reading notes, and that's something I think you know. The bottom of the page is where the heading says ordering, please rewrite the italicized terms in order in the space provided, and they are about scale degrees. I'm going to give you a quick video to tell you about what the different scale degrees are. This is probably new information for you, but it's a building block of music theory, and I think it'll be very good knowledge for you to have. So here we go. Here's the worksheet. They are listed: tonic, dominant, mediant, supertonic, subdominant, leading tone, subtonic, submediant. These are fancy names for the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and then again back to the first note in a scale. So the fancy names, they're useful because they mean specific things about what the role is of each note in the scale. So I'm going to walk you through them, and I'm going to go in order. This will make it easier for you to fill out what's in the worksheet here, and it'll help you conceptualize what's going on. So tonic is the first note in the scale. If we're in C major, tonic is the really important term to know because it is the one that has the same name of the key you're in. So C major, C is the tonic, and that's where you're going to put in blank 1. Next, two terms here, mediant and dominant. The next two, they're here because they are notes that you use in a chord. So if we have a C major chord, C, E, G. C is the tonic, we know that already. G is the dominant, it's the fifth note in the scale. Dominant means fifth when we're talking about music. And the middle note here, it's called the mediant because it's halfway in between the tonic and the dominant. So 1 is the tonic, 3 is the mediant, and 5 is the dominant. Knowing that, you could go ahead right now and put mediant in number 3 and put dominant in number 5, and then some of these others, they get their names based on where they land in the scale relative to the others. So this one, number 2, it's called the supertonic because super means over and it's one above the tonic. All right, so we have tonic, supertonic. Then we have the mediant, we already know is E. Then we have this one, fourth one, it's called the subdominant because it's below the dominant, which we already know is 5. We go tonic, supertonic, mediant, subdominant, dominant. This one, number 6, it's called the submediant, and that's because if you have like a subtonic chord, if you have the 4 chord in C major, that's F. This is the mediant of that chord. That's not so important. Just memorize this one. 6 is the submediant. Then the 7th note in the scale, if it's C major, that's B. This one is called the leading tone. That's number 7. And it's called the leading tone because the sound of B really wants our ears to steer up to a C, which is the tonic again. It's called a leading tone because it leads us with its sound back to C. So if you've gotten to this point in the video and don't have them all filled out yet, I'm going to do you a solid and show you how they all go. One more time, if we're in C major, for example, C is the tonic. D would be the supertonic. My handwriting is so hard to hold a camera and write at the same time. Supertonic. 3 is the mediant because it's the middle of the chord if it's a C major chord. This writing part is hilarious. I hope you're enjoying it. 4 would be the subdominant because it comes before 5, which is the dominant. Subdominant is 4. 5 is the dominant. 6 is the submediant. 7 is the leading tone, which leads us to tonic again if we get to the top of the scale again. So have fun. More to come. Hope you've enjoyed this first installment of you doing music theory AP work on your own and learning new knowledge. Till next time. Bye-bye.